Research shows that the role of principal is vitally important to student success.
Being a school principal is an incredibly demanding and yet a highly rewarding role.
With a great principal, you're going to build great teachers. With great teachers, you're going to build great students.
Before the new salary schedule came out, my husband and I were seriously considering me moving out of state when my youngest daughter went to college, just to be able to make more money.
Sometimes I did contemplate moving to a different profession or moving out of a school-based administrator because of the pay. The new salary schedule has been life-changing for me. I've had more than a $20,000 increase in my salary.
North Carolina's investment in their school administrators, their assistant principals and principals, has been a great thing for our education system. For many of my colleagues around the state of North Carolina, they've also seen jumps in their salary.
I make more money now than I have in years past, and it has improved my overall quality of life.
With the change, it did encourage me to stay because I'm able to make more, stay where I love, in a school that I love, and in a district that I love as well.
We very much are thankful for the way the state has structured the new scale and the opportunities it gives for our classrooms and our buildings, and that level of respect is very much appreciated. Not only has the scale risen the overall base pay for principals,
it also rewarded principals that were in smaller schools or in smaller districts. I think it helped put smaller districts on a more even playing field.
The younger and mid-career principals are seeing more of a jump in salary, which is definitely a great improvement compared to the past, because in the past there was not that much of an increase as you grew in your younger years as a principal.
it is good to know that principals can receive compensation based on their performance, much like a CEO does. They've established incentives for performance, and it's really that same level of respect that a business leader or CEO would have.
I think their job is as challenging as any CEO of any industry. You think about the stakeholders that they manage, the complexity, the care for children, and the delivery that they have to make.
I think recognizing the growth is an improvement, because that was not a factor before.
Now, based on the new schedule, it's more of looking at the number of students in the school, but also as far as whether the school made, did not make, or exceeded growth.
The new principal pay plan in North Carolina is a great step forward. Where it stopped short, and we really need to keep moving forward, is to build in a component around complexity. If we're really going to elevate education here in North Carolina, we have to bring the best to those most challenging places. And those leaders who take on that challenge ought to be rewarded for that difficult duty.
The principal pay schedule really pushes me and our school leadership team to think about what things that we can do to impact the students within our school, to really up our game, try to close the gaps within our subgroups, and really think about what we can do for all students.